Stand by. Countdown sequence. Welcome to.
Sizzler with No Wicked Mon, Q103. It is the rhythm of the islands. Now, joining me on the phone, because we've talked about this last night, and it was a riveting phone conversation. I know he's really looking forward to the word riveting. From Big Island, it's RJ, Kaneao. What's up, man?
How you doing, man? Riveting. It's riveting.
Riveting. Well, it's summer, okay? And I've always said this, like during summer, kids get bored, and for a lot of them, they pick up a lifelong addiction, music.
Yeah.
You know, some pick up some addictions, but music is the one that we're talking about today.
Yeah, especially in Hawaii. Well, it should be the same, all around the world, but in Hawaii, we have our own industry and our own sound, our own music, so I would think someplace like Nashville would probably have the same thing where music is, I guess, a big integral part of people's lives,
Yeah, I used to work with the Nashville Songwriters Association, if you can believe that. It's a big industry there.
Yeah, it's a beautiful place, too.
Well, that's one of the things that we don't have here. There's not like a Hawaii Music Writers Association. It's basically a musician, singer-songwriter situation.
Yeah.
And you're one of the guys that I want to say that you kind of just started out like, hey, I like playing music, and then it led to where we are today, right? You just yeah. Well, I started really, really young. I think the earliest recollection. Is that a word? Recollection. Recollection, I think.
Look it up. Wikipedia.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, but my earliest recollection would be probably like about 4 years old, performing the Rhinestone Cowboy.
4 years old in Rhinestone. Wow.
Oh my gosh, that's many moons ago.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Yeah. Anyway, it's I've had quite a journey, and the journey continues. But I see a lot of kids coming up. Even my own, my son's finally taking to music.
Oh, no.
And, he's starting a little later than I did, but, man, this kid, I don't know, he surprises me with some of the things that he's already done.
Wow.
So, yeah.
I'm gonna say though, because when you're a dad and you see your kids getting into music, there's one point where you're just like, boy, this is gonna get expensive.
Yeah. Well, like we talked about last night, I have a lot of, now lately within the last year or so, a lot of connections in the business. That it helps a lot, to have people around that really support what you're doing. And I've never had that before. I've had people like promise me a lot of things, but it never came too much. But now it's kind of a different ball game. So,
would you say that would be like lesson number one of the music industry? There's a lot of promises that will never get fulfilled.
Yeah, you just got to take. I don't want to discredit anybody or make anybody. What's that word I'm looking for? Like not want to do it. But you got to take everything you hear with a grain of salt, and especially if you're going to get really serious into the music business, you need to realize that as you progress and as you move along, like some people say up the ladder, a lot of things might be promised to you that, you just got to look at it like, okay, I'll take it as it goes. You got to take it one day at a time. It's the only way to get through without, making yourself crazy or feeling disheartened about what's going on.
Yeah, after a while,
it's a rough business. Yeah.
Oh,
man. And it's
if you don't like heartache, don't play music. Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna end up playing the blues like me.
Oh God. Well, I want to talk a little bit about like where you're playing now and what you're playing now, because you've got some some equipment sponsors and things like that. Stuff that I haven't heard on the local scene. So,
yeah, I don't know. I know a few people that are doing it in Hawaii, but I don't know if they're doing what I'm doing. I mean, I've had some breaks. I've got to play with some people that really made me get a little bit more notice.
Oh yeah.
And like Johnny Lang.
Oh wow.
Which is like that guy is amazing. I love that dude.
Mm-hmm.
I've just put it this way. In the last year, I went from 7 guitars to like 25 or 26 by this point.
Oh my God.
And it's not that I'm buying. No, it's like I've gotten a few guitars from a
well, I tell you what, I kind of want to cut you off there, and then what we'll do is we'll come back and let's talk about some of the stuff you've got and where you've got it from. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll come back in just a sec with RJ Kaneao, the Rhythm of...
Want to see more Q103?
Check out our Q-blog on our website.
For extended artist interviews, behind-the-scenes videos, and more. Log on to Q103Maui.com today.